You know those bands, like, you know, you put it under your foot and do a bit, feel like I'm riding a horse. You know, resistance bands, you know the thing. If that slips off your foot when you're doing that, you're going to get maybe smacked on the butt. Just saying. Oh wow, is that right? 95640? I guess it is. Well, hello, welcome back to my shed on a freezing cold Monday. I thought we'd put together a picking orders video, no surprises there. Good to see you. I am on a listing challenge this week, but I think today, Monday, I'm not going to get much listing done. I do have a bunch of drafts in place from the weekend, which we discussed about this challenge. They will count. So I need to do lots and lots of photographs and get all of those submitted. Whether I get onto that today, I don't know, because I have a fair amount of stuff to find and package and ship out. So I think that's going to take up a lot of the day. I'll flip the view, we'll take a look, see what we need to find. So, yeah, this is everything here that has sold. I don't think it's big numbers of orders, but it's a few tasty ones in there. Where are we? Oh wow, is that right? 95640? I guess it is. Although I think the Walker, this thing, yeah, that's still sat on there. That's not been collected yet. Though that's only £25. Yeah, they haven't arranged collection yet. I've spoken to them, but they've not come and picked it up. But yeah, 956. I know that there's a heck of a big order in there, which I've already grabbed. I'll show you that in a sec. And I think that total includes the GSP shipping, which is a chunk of change on this. But yeah, decent total. It's only 24 items and the total is 95640. But yeah, that does include shipping and the GSP cost that I don't see, right? I don't get the GSP global shipping program cost, but I'm pretty sure when this number is worked out, it includes that. Let me have a look at that big order actually and see what the number is on that. If I can find it. There it is. So these, that I'll show you what they are in a second, sold for £400. Free domestic shipping, but it does show in the total. Oh, it's only £36.50 by the look of it. Yeah, GSP. That's not bad to ship all of that to America. But yes, I had free domestic shipping. Anyway, so a healthy total. So before we go over there, if you are new here, you are very welcome. Most of the stuff that I need to find will be over here. Some of this stuff is from the big board game and like Dungeons and Dragons Games Workshop haul that I had, which is in the house. We don't have to go and get it because I bought out the bits. And there's this box as well. Let me just put you in a tripod. I'll show you these first, then we'll go over there and hopefully find everything else I need to dispatch today. But first, these bits here. So this is Yoda, Boomerang Yoda. I sold this Lego Yoda once. He went for £100 and then he came back. He sold before Christmas, came back after Christmas. There he is in his box. Got him relisted. He's sold this time for a little bit under. I took a slightly lower offer, but I'm happy with that. He's going again. So Yoda, hopefully, will stay sold this time. So that's going. And then these two boxes, they do have little stickers on, I can show you, are this Dwarven Forge scenery. That's what's in there. Loads of these resin, like little dungeon segments. You build a dungeon and then you play your sort of role-playing game within that dungeon, D&D sort of stuff. And these are Den of Evil or Hellscape. Two sets, two the same. I can try and show you without tipping them out. There we go. Very, very nice. These are quite heavy resin pieces. all painted up. Look at that. 2 sets the same, sold for £200 a box, so 400 plus, as we discussed, GSP shipping because they are off to America. And yeah, 30 odd pounds, whatever it was, or 36 pounds something, to get 2 of these, and they're not light, to America is not bad. Sometimes GSP charges can seem expensive. You know, sometimes if you sell a postcard and it's going to America and you use GSP, the cost can seem extortionate, but that's quite reasonable, I think. So that's the start. So those bits are going out, and that's a chunk of change. That's best part of £500. So you can see why the total was so big, mostly because of these bits here. Right, we'll go over there and we will take the laptop with us and find everything else. Okay, right, there you are, all snug in your tripod. So, right, let's crack through this. If I go back to the beginning. So, oh yeah, the item at the bottom, as I showed you, is that walking frame, which was on local pickup. And it's sold, it's been paid for. I spoke to the buyer and they were arranging for their son to come and pick it up. And they asked for a phone number. I said, that's absolutely fine. Here's my phone number. Get your son to give me a call. Let me know when he's popping round. They're coming from North Norfolk to pick it up. So we're in South Norfolk. They're coming from, I think it's Cromer. And I've heard nothing. I've not had a call. So I will chase that up maybe later today. But that's still sitting on this list. This 3-wheeled walker. Anyway, hopefully that gets picked up soon. So if we go above that, we need My Neck Design Group, Fernley and Friends Baby Dragon cross stitch. I bought a whole load of cross stitch. Was this from... I did buy a big stack of cross stitch and tapestries, and then I picked up a whole load for free. They've all done really well. Most of it is sold through now. Got very little stuff left. This is, I think, this one. I think, yes. It's a dragon called Broccoli. You can't actually see much there. It's a little cross-stitch kit. It's actually been started. It was barely worth messing about with it. It's gone for a £5. Will still ship as a large letter. But I did really well out of both lots of tapestries and cross stitch. I find for us they do really well. I've got like the odd bit left now. I think maybe one. Yeah, there's one tapestry there. I think this one's on for 25 or something. It's an unstarted one with the wool, and I think that's it. Yeah, they sell through pretty swift. Then we've sold a bundle of 14 Build-A-Bear Smelly Sentiments. Now, if you've been here many times, you'll have seen these. In here, here's one, sat on the side. So I now have a few lots running of different bundles of these. We sell them individually as well. I think there's some individual ones going out today. Oh, well, the next lot is 3, a little bundle of 3. But this one we're on now is a bundle of 14 of these. These are smelly little plastic discs, and you pop them in your Build-A-Bears to make them smell nice. This one is peach. There you go. Anyway, so yes, a bundle of 14. I think those are listed at 20 or 25, can't remember, but this has gone on a slightly lower offer, and then somebody's bought 3 for a tenner. So it's 2 bundles of those. That's good. Oh, that's nice to see. This up here, we had 3 of these vintage thermos 4-litre water cooler drink dispenser up there. We had 2, I think it was 2 blue and the orangey yellow one. The others sold way back in the summer when you would expect camping gear to go. This one is sold in the depths of winter. But yeah, Perfect for camping trips, for that sort of thing. Thermos branded, chunky little water or juice dispenser, whatever you want to use it for, right? Yeah, you can use them to keep things cool or keep things warm, whatever you want. So that's gone out at £20. Good to see the last one go. Then Wedgwood Mirabelle two-handled lidded serving dish. Oh, now these are here. I pulled both of them off the shelf the other day because Andrea, she's really tasking herself to get through her backlog. If you've seen the recent video in her room in the house, it's out of control up there with stock. So she's really been pushing through it, and we had to fit a load of newly listed stuff in here, can you see? So I knew these had sold over the weekend, so I took them off the shelf. This was quite a nice order. At a yard sale event in Norwich, a lady had a huge tea set of this Wedgwood stuff. That's upside down. Piles and piles of it, and she wanted to get rid of it. I think it was her mother's, and it was her mother's kind of save for best. So it's barely been used, and she just wanted it gone. And I think we paid, I don't know, £20-30 for everything. It's been selling really well. These two terrines have gone for 50. 50 combined, not each, plus postage, I think. Is there postage on it? Looks like it, yes. So yeah, really nice. So that's the bowl part. Oh, it's so cold to the touch. And they are lidded with this floral design. So 2 of those. That's going to be a fun packing job, isn't it? Yeah. Next, we've sold Sports Laboratory long fabric resistance bands. You know those bands, like, you know, you put it under your foot and do a bit feel like I'm riding a horse, you know, resistance bands, you know the thing. Yeah, sold for, there's not much in it, they're really cheap things. £8. Let's see if I can find it. Hang on, point you down there somewhere. I think it's over there. Yes, there we go. Had a few of these. We've now got 1 set left. These things, look, like that, you know, there's 3 in there, or a bit like that. If that slips off your foot when you're doing that, you're going to get maybe smacked on the butt. Just saying. So another one of those out the door. Good stuff. Next, catchphrase, TV show, board game. Barely worth picking up catchphrase, if I'm honest. But we had one and it's gone for a tenner. Again, it's over there somewhere. It's here. There's a pile of kind of dregs of board games from before Christmas. The stuff that didn't sell and is now hanging around. We haven't done our big stock take yet. Every new year we tend to go through our entire inventory, check that it's all actually still listed, and then have a big purge. Reduce a load of stuff, take a load of stuff off and get rid if it's just been languishing and not getting views, and we make up some bundles of stuff, that sort of thing. We have not had a chance to do it yet. We still plan on doing that soon, and maybe make a video whilst we do it. But anyway, we haven't done it yet. There's catchphrase with old Stephen Mulhern. It's not a good one. It's barely worth messing around with, but it's gone. Then we've got to Yoda. Yoda we've just shown you. Excellent to see that sell again quickly. Next, BB and CC Winans. Different Lifestyles 1991 audio cassette album. Now, recently, a big bundle of stuff I picked up for free. kind of like house clearance stuff. Included a whole stack of cassettes. I've sold a bunch of them. These are still listed. And at the bottom here, you can see BB and CC Winans. There they are. A cassette album. Sold for $6.99. Woohoo! Yeah, there you go. Cassettes have a market. They still sell. Right, then we've sold a Karen Millen gold-plated double layer hoop earring. Now I have an issue. My pathway to the jewellery, which is in these boxes, looks like that. So we're going to pretend that I'm grabbing some earrings. I'll put them on screen here. There they are. Look at them. Lovely. Some of those have sold. Okay, moving on. Let's crack through this. Vikings, the complete first season on DVD. L'Oreal silver grey permanent hair dye. Let's grab both of those. I'll take you with me. So, hair dye. Had a bunch of different hair dyes. This is the last one to go. There wasn't much in most of them. That one's only £8. Excuse me. And a DVD. Vikings. I had a whole bunch of these. They came, it was either from a yard sale or maybe from, I have a couple of places I go where media is 10p each. I think it might have been one of those spots. I did a bundle of the Vikings ones and then had this first series spare. For some reason it was on its own. Maybe I had it duplicated. I can't remember. I sell so much media, I can never remember. But there it is. Vikings season 1 has gone for very little. The bundle did better because it was the later series. I think the bundle might have gone for 20 or something. Anyway, that's gone. The hair dye's gone. Then we are up to the Dwarven Forge Hellscape resin scenery. We've shown you that already. Cracking order that, £400. Red Nose Day 2021, full set of 9. So down here we have what is left of some big job lots of red noses. I've talked about this before. It's not something I really do in bulk anymore. I do like to pick up collections of vintage ones if I find them. But I'm just trying to plough through what's left of this and get rid of it really. So down in the corner, these have been left out from the last time I sorted out an order. Down here, these ones, I need to find the 9 different ones from this year. This was when they changed from being plastic kind of squidgy foam to this kind of starchy biodegradable style. I think that was the first year they did it. Anyway, there's a little flower guy. There'll be 9 different ones of those. Gone for £10 plus postage. Oh, and I've just noticed that listing now says not available. I need to go into that and revise. I'm going to do it now because I'll forget otherwise. 172 lots of 9 have gone of those. It's been a good listing. So if I click revise, I'm aware you can't see what I'm doing. Thrilling content this, I know, but if I don't do it now, I'll forget. I'll just add a little bit of quantity to that. Let's put 3 on or something. There we go. Revise with displayed fees. Right, so that's up to date. Done. Right, so we now need another 14 Build-A-Bear. These are going well at the moment, which is good because I still have a few hundred of them. These bags back here, when I started, they were kind of full to the brim. We had, was it 900? Something like that. Or might have been more than that. Maybe 1,000. Anyway, loads of these things. We sold so many. It's been a really good purchase, that. Next, speaking of Red Nose Day stuff and doing it in bulk, I had a load of sealed boxes. Almost cleared them all now. Another one's going out, and it should be under here. There we go. Found it. There you go. £20 just to clear it. That's a bargain price. I think we've got one box left. Someone's doing some DIY in the house behind. The house behind here has sold. We have new neighbours. Not Fred, there's Fred kind of in between, my direct neighbour, and the house's garden backs onto here. Yeah, have a new lady living there. Not met her yet. Need to do that. Next, Pyrite ware blue cornflower lidded casserole dish. It's gone for £25. There it is. Now, as you can see down here, maybe you can't, there's just stuff. I really need to spend a whole day just sorting the shed out because it's getting ridiculous. This, which is cold to the touch, has sold. This is really nice. Andrea picked this up when we were out and about. Where were we? Maybe Great Yarmouth, I can't remember now. Really nice milk glass and clear lidded casserole dish. Yeah, it's gone for £24.99 plus £6.99 postage. Next, we've sold a Journey CD. Now, see that stuff here as well, right in the way. Just need to sort the shed out. Journey CD, here we go. I think it's gone for about a £5. Wasn't much in it. That one, only listed the other day. Then we sold a single Build-A-Bear Smelly Sentiment disc. I have to grab that. That is a strawberry. Oh, there's a board game here that I didn't bring out. Oh yes, I counter-offered. I had a Rise of the Cage board game plus an expansion on at £50. Somebody offered 40. I think last time I was making a video, somebody was offering on this. Somebody different offered last night. I countered at 45. There's postage on that as well. And they went for it. So it's Rise of the Cage board game. I'll put the picture on screen here. There you go. So the main game and an expansion. 45 plus post. That's gone. Right, let's crack through the last few bits. Jeff Banks Ports of Call bowls ×4. This was an offer as well. It's gone for £20 all in. Where would they be? That's the question. They're kind of very 90s. This Jeff Banks Ports of Call stuff, so 90s. It's like, yeah, if you were to imagine some 1990s bowls, they would look like this. Like what you say. Well, I would show you if I knew where they were. Bear with. It's probably somewhere down here and I can't even get in there. Yeah, right down the bottom, behind boxes, underneath stuff. But I found them. So yeah, I quite like these. They're very throwback, very kind of gaudy, very 90s. So a set of 4 of these Jeff Banks Ports of Call. There's all lots of different designs within this Ports of Call branding. Yeah, gone 20 all in. Last couple, we need a Salvo Eastie, I think that is, wooden folk doll. I can't say these words, lots of foreign words in here. From Estonia, vintage 1960s figurine. It's a little wooden doll. In here, can you see? That one. This has sold for not a great deal. £10 plus postage, $13.98 all in. Very nicely done thing. Hand painted, I would assume. Look at that. So that's gone. And then we end on some vinyl. More, can you hear the DIY that's going on? It sounds like they're using a chop saw or something behind. More of the hard stuff by the Dubliners. This was an LP. Came from a stack of vinyl I picked up at a yard sale, done incredibly well on. Yeah, it's gone for £14 all in. Let's find that. There should be a record box. There it is, up there. This is feeling light now. There's not much left in it. The vinyl has sold through. I need to find myself another job lot of vinyl to list, because I do enjoy dealing with it. I really do. But yes, that's it. There is the cover. That's the Dubliners in a bar, having a Guinness probably. Excellent. When's that? 60s? No date on the back. Anyway, Dubliners, more of the hard stuff, sold £14. And yeah, there's next to nothing left in here. Just a few dregs. So yeah, cleared most of it out. And that brings us to the top. So that random selection of stuff is what needs to ideally leave the building today. Some of it has to go today, some of it can go tomorrow, but I'd like to get it all done. But I am on a listing challenge, as I have mentioned, so it's going to be a busy week. I do have lots and lots of the board game hall to plough through. A bunch of it has been drafted. But yeah, I think Monday today is going to be pretty much a wipeout as far as listing goes, because the day is already really cracking on, and I've got to get all of this dispatched, or as much of it as possible. But yes, I will try and put out some videos this week to let you know how I'm getting on, really trying to list as much as I can and be as productive as I can. We are planning, oh, Jeff's in the garden, barking at the neighbour's dogs. We are planning on doing a live stream on Wednesday, halfway through this challenge, to update with where we are. Can you hear him? You might be able to see him. He's barking to get back in the house. Andrew's not letting him back in. Here she comes. She's going to open the door and let him in. Oh, she's coming out to get some wood for the fire. Let's spy on Andrea. What was I saying? Wednesday, we plan on doing a live stream in the evening to find out where everybody is. Everybody else is taking part in this challenge. So there's myself, Derek and Richard and Andrew and Tom. And there's other people playing along at home, viewers. We're going to reconvene on Wednesday, find out where we're at halfway through the week. And then we will do another live stream, probably the following Monday or Tuesday, with the results. So I need to really be on it this week and get lots of stuff listed. But yeah, I predict today I'm going to get 0 listed, because I'm going to spend all of my time packaging this stuff. Anyway, waffle, waffle, waffle. If you'd like to carry on watching me, as always, I will find a video of me way back when, up here. See it? I'll see you there in a sec. Ta-ra.